everyone, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. Here I am face to face. I do this about once a year when I do any sort of tags. And in fact, I'm doing the 20 for 20 today, and then later on in the week, I'm also doing another tag. So I'll have, I think, some different information than what I'm going to give today. So this is put on by Becky Bidding. She's part of the Mini Kit Monday group, and she formulated these questions, and she wanted them unique and different. So here we go. So I'm going to look down at my phone because that's where the questions are, because I read through them about a month ago whenever she gave them to us, but I haven't looked at them since. I've been super, super busy, as like most of you guys, through the holidays and everything. So I just wanted to let you know that when I do look down, I'm going to be looking at my phone. Okay, so the question number one is she wants to introduce herself. Like I said, I'm Tracy. I live in Texas. I live north of Dallas and Fort Worth. I'm about 45 minutes south of Oklahoma, the Oklahoma border, and that my town is Denton. I've lived here about 4 years. I have 3 daughters. If you guys know my scrap, I feel kind of silly telling you this. Some people think I only have 2 daughters because I don't scrap much of my oldest one, because I don't have many pictures of her. She doesn't send me any, and I barely get any from the youngest one, so maybe some people think I only have 1 daughter. I don't know. But I do. I have 3 girls. I have one that lives real close to me. I have one that lives in Michigan, and I have one that's in grad school in Sacramento. Question number 2, what motivates you to scrapbook? Well, it's preserving the memories. It gives me a creative outlet. I have a stressful job that I need to have something to do to help keep my mind, off of the stress from my job. I'm a hospice nurse. So, and I'm also a student. I'm a full-time grad student. I'm going to get my nurse practitioner degree, and it's just totally kicked me in the butt. So I have to scrapbook to keep my sanity. So that's what motivates me to scrapbook. What type of scrapping do I do? So like what size? Now I normally do 12 by 12. I have a couple of those smash books that I'm working on. I don't even know what size those are. 8 by 10, something like that. I have done some traveler's notebooks. I like that size. Every now and again I will throw in an 8.5 by 11 to put in a 12 by 12 scrapbook to kind of mix things up, but it doesn't happen very often. I used to scrap 8.5 by 11 when I first started. So my kids, their albums when they were babies, all 8.5 by 11. And now they're all, and then I did the family album, I did 12 by 12. So now I do everybody 12 by 12. It just makes it easier. All right. Do you plan your pages? I don't know how to answer that. So I say no. I used to scrap chronologically the best that I could. Only stressed me out. So I just scrap whatever inspires me. Do I plan them? Not usually, no. How do you file your scrapbook pages? Well, I have a pile. It's over there. It's about that tall of pages that I need to divide out. So I have some for me. I have some for my girls. I have some for the twins. I have a niece that has twins, and so I have their pages, in one pile. So anyway, I just need to divide them out. And then about maybe every 3 or 4 months, the pile gets really tall and I have to do something, or it'll just be a big mess. and they'll get bent and ruined, and it works so hard. Anyway, so I just, yeah, so then I just put them in an album. I do not put them in order. I just put them in page protectors, and they are where they are, and if they want to change them out, that's fine. I don't really care. Okay, so number 6, what is your favorite scrapbooking topic? Okay, and then is it every day? Is it kids? Is it travel? Okay, the travel. So I love to travel. I absolutely love it. I take tons of pictures when I travel. Do I have an album of a travel trip? No. I think I did when we went to Disney in 2002. Yeah, that was the last time I did any sort of travel album. Nothing since then. And yeah, it's kind of sad. But, you know, I don't know. I know when we went to Paris, I did do some pages. I don't know. It's not complete by any means. I just travel travel. I scrap what inspires me, and sometimes it's a trip, sometimes it's not. I'm working on a smash book for my youngest daughter when we went to Italy about a year and a half ago. I would really like to get that done by next summer, at least for her birthday, which will be 2 years since we took the trip, which is actually pretty good for me because I do a lot of pages. And I am not videoing any of those pages, not for any particular reason other than it. Sometimes when I'm inspired to do it, they're just really quick pages. They're nothing elaborate. So I just don't. Okay, so we'll go on. Oh, and for now, what do I enjoy the most is I like just everyday stuff. You know, I love doing the fall stuff. Well, okay, let's go back to the travel. So when I went up to Michigan in September, I think I scrapbooked everything that from that trip. I don't really call that traveling because, when I consider traveling is like when I go to Europe or I go to Thailand or, someplace very far, not on this continent. And those are the albums I don't have done. Okay, so how do you find time? This is number 7. How do you find time to scrapbook? Do you scrapbook every day? Do you have to give something up to scrapbook? Like housework, eating? Okay, I do not scrapbook every day. There is absolutely no way. I work a full-time job, and when I get home, I am studying, and so there is just no way. So the way that I reward myself is when I'm in school. Sunday is my day to scrapbook. Now, every now and again, I'm on backup for work on a Sunday, and I don't get called out every time that I'm on backup. So that's good. That makes a good solid day that I could scrapbook. And in the meantime, I'm thinking about all the projects that I want to work on when I have that one day off. I am so exhausted when I get home from work because I get up early. My body wants to get up 3:30, 4 o'clock, 4:30 early. And I am just busy, busy, busy. That's when I clean the house, I do cooking. Like what you guys would do after work, I do it in the morning. Because when I get home from work, I'm so dog tired because I got up so early. And so I just go to bed. I go to bed early, like 8 o'clock. And so I can be up, at 4 o'clock. So anyway, I don't scrap during the week at all. And if I can get done with my schoolwork on Saturday in time, it's a reward that I get to scrap if I can get done in time. So, okay, let's go back to number 8. Where do you shop for supplies? So, I've been shopping at Tuesday Morning. I have a lot of stuff. Now, I've been scrapping for 24 years. It'll be 24 years this in January. And I had gone through these periods where I had donated, like to a new scrapper. I gave them a bunch of supplies and I still had so much. And then I had a period where after my divorce, and I was in nursing school at the time. Yeah, go figure that one out. I pretty much gave up scrapbooking. I really didn't have time, nor was I motivated to scrapbook. And it really was a problem because I also gave up taking pictures, and that is a regret that I have. But it was just not a good time in my life, and it is what it is. So I do have some photos. It's not like there weren't any, but I don't have as many as like I do right now. So when I went through that period, I gave up or threw away a lot of stuff. And so I decided to get back into scrapbooking. Oh goodness, I don't even remember how many years ago it was. It really hasn't been that long. So originally I was a stamper, and so I used to stamp all the time, and then I incorporated scrapbooking into that, and then I was totally scrapbooking, and then whenever I quit, whenever I started back again, I want to say it was around 2014, I decided to get back into stamping, and then I thought, oh, yeah, I ended up with 500 cards. And I'm like, what am I going to do with all these? I don't even send them out. But it was a great way for me to get my creative outlet. And I donated some to some, nursing homes and my patients. And, my work would have auctions, and I would donate, cards there. And then I thought, you know what, if I'm going to be creative, I might as well do something where it really benefits me. So that's when I thought, you know what, let me get back into scrapbooking. And oh my goodness, things were so different. So I quit. I would say, I'm sorry if I'm rambling, if you don't care. I don't know, probably go on to the next video. But I probably quit scrapbooking, I would say in 2007. And I didn't get back into scrapbooking 2014 or 15. During that time, that's when washi came around. Never saw washi before that. And ephemera, you bought them individually. You did not buy them in a pack. So I was like, oh my gosh, you can buy the whole pack of ephemera. You don't have to go and, it was like a dream come true. It was one of the best things. And people complain about spending $5, $6, $7. I spent way more than that on the few little pieces of ephemera when I was buying them individually. So yeah, I love the ephemera, the whole ephemera pack thing. Okay, I know that wasn't even a question, and you probably didn't even care to know about that. But those of us that have been scrapping for a long time remember those days. Let's see. So where do I shop for supplies? Usually Tuesday morning. If I was to shop, and then online. There's no scrapbook store around me, or if there is, I don't know where they are. I've given up looking. So online, where do I scrap? I don't really have a spot that I scrapbook in particular. I don't belong to any kit clubs. So I used to, but yeah. So I don't really have an answer for that. Let's see. Did you get any crafty supplies for Christmas this year? And yes, I did. My family, because we're all spread out, we make an Amazon wish list, and we shop from that. And so I made sure I put some things on my Amazon wish list. And the one thing I complain about that I don't have are punches. Yeah, I don't have any punches. So my daughter got me one. It's still in the package. I haven't even used it. It is this one. I am so happy. so happy. So there's other punches that are on my wish list that I'll probably end up getting later on. But anyway, so that is the only thing that I got from for Scrappy for Christmas, and I'm okay with that. What 3 Scrappy Items products can you not go without? Okay, I cannot go without my ATG gun. That's number 1. I cannot go without, I really need some, I love the foam alpha. Love that. And then the other thing is those ephemera packs. Gotta have them. Gotta have them. Gotta have them all. Okay. All right. So the next number 11. We're getting there. There's only 20, so we're gonna make it. Is there a product where you will buy despite the expense? You know, there probably is. You know, the punches. Well, you know, I'm not sure, because I'm pretty frugal. Well, I think I am. Maybe not some people's standards, but yeah, I'm sure there's. Okay, all right, I have something. I know that the big talk, especially during Christmas, is people getting a photo printer. And I have a printer that prints photos. It's not, it's an Epson. It is not like a photo printer, but it's the only thing it'll print. It won't do a document. I have to go to the library if I want a document printed. It's so sad. So it's like, should I buy another printer? It should be easier, but I won't. I'm not going to do that. So yes, maybe that's true. So I won't buy another printer. Okay, so how do you feel about sketches? I'm all about the sketches, and I use sketches almost every page. So yes on the sketches. What's your favorite resource to find sketches? Laura Whitaker, I miss you dearly. You are the bomb when it comes to sketches. If I can find her sketches, which she printed, she had a link to all her sketches whenever she quit, and I was fortunate enough to download that, and I printed them all out, and so I have all her sketches in a binder. Oh, that's my heart. I love those. But there's other great resources, you know, to get sketches. Don't get me wrong. Okay, so that was number 12. Number 13, if traveling, do you take crafty projects with you? I did. I took a trip by myself. I went to New Mexico last summer, and I took some scrappy stuff to work on when I was in in my hotel. Because I'm there by myself, and I thought, well, might as well. And I did quite a bit. In fact, I even did quite a few base pages while I was there. So that was kind of a fun trip. Number 14, where do you stand on purging craft supplies? Okay, I already talked about that. Now, where do I stand today? Now, I'm not purging anything. Nope. I think I'm using it all. I'm doing good. Yeah. What other interests do you have outside of scrapbooking? I don't have time for other interests. I don't. I travel. That's it. That's all I got. I mean, I don't know. That's about it. Okay. And then number 16, why did you start your YouTube channel? And I thought, that's an excellent question. When I started my YouTube channel, I thought, you know what? I see other people doing this. I can do that. God, it took me like a year to get everything together. But now that I've been doing it, yeah, you can do it too. It's not that hard. And it's hard to tell right this moment, but I'm an introvert, and I don't, you know what? I just am an introvert, and I thought, I can do this. I can do this YouTube stuff. I've met so many lovely people because of YouTube. So yeah, don't let your being an introvert keep you from doing something. And if you have the desire, not everyone has a desire to have a YouTube channel. You know, and I did it because I wanted to share my love of it because I've been doing it for so long. And I thought, well, maybe I would have something, you know, that other people might be inspired by. Which I think that a lot of people have made comments and said that they were inspired by my work. But you guys are so sweet. You guys are so awesome. In fact, I haven't had one negative comment. I think there's been some thumbs downs, but I don't care. You know, whatever. Moving on. Okay, do you watch YouTube channels? Yes, all the time. How much time do you think you spend watching YouTube? Oh, probably too much. I watch it a lot. How many hours a day? We'll say an hour a day. How many hours a day? I probably watch at least 2 hours a day, I would say. And it's not just scrapbooking. I have other interests because I'm into low carb keto, and so if I find something interesting, I'll watch that too. Do you prefer watching longer videos or shorter videos? I like the longer videos. I'm finding that if more people speak up, there will be longer videos put up. Like this one's already 21 minutes. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. You guys like long videos, and that way you get to know me if you want to. Anyway, so I like the longer video. So I love it when Janet with RTS does her long videos. Oh, I love it. Or Becky or anybody. So yeah, if it's good 20-25 minutes, I'm there. Do you use your scrappy skills and stash to make gifts for loved ones? I used to. I don't much anymore. I do like the gift tags, like Christmas gift tags. I'll do that. Oh, I do Christmas cards. That's about it. Yeah, I don't. I used to do a bunch of other stuff, but I don't. Do you have any crafty goals for the new year? No, I don't. I just want to survive school. That's my goal. So I appreciate you guys being patient with me too. If I don't post as often, I know you guys make comments, that that you miss, the videos, but I'm only going to do 1 or 2 a week. We'll just see. Sometimes my files get corrupted for whatever reason, and then I don't have anything to show. So anyway, that is it. That is 20 for 20, and I want to thank Becky for coming up with these awesome questions. And you know what? As I always say, I'll see you guys next time. Alrighty, bye-bye.